Yeah, it's good. You know, these guys work really hard. You know, if you just looked at the standings, I think you might underestimate them. But I think all year they've done a good job of getting better, just as any team would obviously hope to. And you know, last time they came in here and they took a couple of points off us, so we wanted to make sure we're ready for them. And you know, it's important. Obviously, we just try and focus on our game and you know, start with our own net and work out from there. So we're obviously you know, specifying to rely on our defense and work from there and do a good job and hopefully not play too much defense. So it's obviously important, but these guys work hard and you want to obviously stop any chances before they happen.
As you say, as a five-man unit, you guys have a good lockdown going, especially the last little while.
Yeah, it's important. You know, it's something we've kind of been stressing. Not well, but the coaches have been stressing since the beginning is working as a five-man unit and really supporting each other all over the ice. And obviously that really is important in the D zone because if you're not all together, it's easier to play against and do everything. So, you know, it's definitely important. And like I said, you don't want to say one place is more important than the other, but obviously D zone it can hurt you a little bit more. So,
what changes for you guys with an 11 a.m. start time?
You know, it's definitely different. To be honest, I love it. I mean, when you really break it down, it's great. You know, we're already here for practice anyway around this time, so it's obviously a little different mentality. You're going in and preparing to use all the things that you've been practicing all week for and stuff. But the kids and all the energy, it usually ends up to a real exciting game. So it's you know, like I said, it's fun, and by the end of it, it's 2 o'clock, and you got the rest of the day. So it's nice, but it's a different challenge. You know, you're kind of warming up, trying to get focused and going over the things, you know, like I said, you practice all week for to try and establish yourself in the game.
Can you describe that atmosphere with 8,000 screaming school-age children in the building at 11 o'clock in the morning?
That was amazing. Earlier in my career, we've had a couple of them, and it's funny. They usually end up in like you know, I've been a part of a few of them that they've ended up in like fights and brawls and stuff because I don't think anyone really prepares to get that motivated and excited. You know, once you're in the heat of the game, you know, maybe the first period can be a little slow sometimes just because people aren't really ready to pounce on things as they should as a normal 7 o'clock or 3 o'clock game. But you know, like I said, during the middle of the game, you know, the crowd's always screaming and you know the kids just never stop. So it gets exciting, especially when it's a close game. You know, you get a little extra energy and you kind of feed off it. So it's sometimes, you know, when you're a little behind the play, that extra motivation there, that screaming kind of ends up into frustration and usually ends up to fighting. So it's a little ironic, but luckily that didn't happen, you know, for any parents watching or any scared parents. But like I said, they're really fun, and obviously to have a packed house in here is awesome. And it's you know, maybe they're just kids, but they definitely enjoy everything, so it's nice.